Hi Aries, this is a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the last 2 weeks in January. I pulled some pre-shuffled chakra oracle cards and I've sent Reiki to the areas in need of love. If you choose to accept, just nod and say I accept. And if not, just say no. Our intention always guides this process and your free will is always respected. So I'm using a new chakra oracle deck. This is the Sacred Geometry deck, Sacred Geometry Activation Oracle deck. The first card I pulled is number 11, Belief. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to Source. This reminds me of Crown and Third Eye. This is an 11, so that's reduces to a 2, bringing balance. Something I used to say to my son when he would ask about Santa: if you don't believe, you won't receive. And I feel like somebody needed to hear that message. We never had the talk, is Santa real or not? That was my response. The second card I pulled is number 13, which reduces to a 4. This is about stability. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of our heart with the frequency of our mind for optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. I believe that we are coming into a time of coherence right now. And for me, this mind and heart, again, crown or third eye with the heart chakra, it needs to be aligned. So I've sent Reiki to those areas. And the last card I pulled, which I absolutely love, is 29, which is another 11. So you may be seeing 1111. This is the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses, harmonizing everything accordingly. I don't know if I did all 3 of these. So I've sent Reiki to the crown, your third eye, and your heart chakras to help with some alignment. And I'm using another new tarot deck. I felt like it was time to switch it up. So let's see what wants to come through. My name's Crystal. This is Tranquil Ascending Flow, where we combine the wisdom of the tarot to read energy and Reiki to clear out blocks. One more. Wow. Okay, Strength. First card out. We'll go through this. Thank you. Second card, 4 of Swords. Page of Wands. The Star. Love that. It's Aquarius. Pluto is in Aquarius right now. 4 of Swords reminds me of the hollow bone, which is clearing out our chakras. So when we receive, whoa, man down, the moon, when we receive information, are we processing it correctly? Are the chakras aligned? Wow. Judgment. That's another 2. It's 20, which reduces to 2. So you may be seeing 222 might be a synchronicity to look out for. In addition to 44 and 1111. Wow. Thank you. 7 of Swords. today? 5 of Cups. I'm hearing where attention goes, energy flows. This might be about perspective. What are we focused on? Four of Wands. So yeah, you may be seeing 444. Thank you. Wow. 8 of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands, the Tower, the Fool. Yep. 3 of Swords and the Sun. What I feel here, it has been a time of transition. Things are falling away that don't serve. And we're stepping into a new timeline, which takes strength, takes courage to stand out, to do something different, to tap into. For me, this is solar plexus. This is a Leo card. And the leopard, let's see, hold on. Or jaguar. The winds of the west. Orantango, great jaguar. That's in shamanic. I've been doing some shamanic work. So maybe something, excuse me, the west. Focusing your attention. Grounding is what that feels like to me. What am I putting out in the world? The circle, that's what I'm going to receive back. And helpers, we need to, if we're only giving, then that's only half of this circle. The other half is learning how to receive. And I feel like it's information that you're receiving, trusting it, standing in the seat of your power, your solar plexus, doing something different. Leo's all about being in the spotlight. What I'm putting out into the world, that's what I'm going to receive back. So are our thoughts positive or negative? And whatever this next cycle is, I feel like this is your current attitude, standing in that truth. It's like, I'm done people pleasing. I'm done with the beliefs that maybe never served me from my family. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to stand in my power, and I'm going to speak my truth. And what's crossing you is the 4 of Swords. To me, in this depiction, it really looks like, and this is Aries, Leo, and Sag, this to me is like the hollow bone. It really does. The information that's coming in, processing it in our solar plexus, and then what doesn't serve, letting it go. And I feel like maybe grounding is important because this looks like it could be blocked. So maybe doing some grounding practices. I know it's cold. It has been freezing where I am. The other night it was -13. I am not used to that type of weather. And my friend was like, during the day, go outside and stand in the snow for 2 minutes. And yeah, it's cold, but it reconnects us to our mother, to the earth. And what happens is we want the information to come through, we can process it correctly, and then let go what doesn't serve, what isn't for us, and that we're trusting the messages coming in. Four of Swords can also talk about self-care, so making that a priority. I feel like, it could be chaotic on the outside. If you look at our world right now, it is chaotic. So going within, doing some healing work for you, meditate. Recent past, Page of Wands, again, Aries, Leo, Sag. And this is, I don't think I said it, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So I feel like messages are coming in. Those are signs, thoughts, words That is source. So maybe it is being clear that yes, this was a message, and trusting that. And then the Page of Wands, this is Aries, Leo, Sag, recent past. The pages are the newest on the court. They are interested in learning. They're students. This could be you, it could be somebody else. Again, I'm seeing these two circles, right? And this is thoughts, air, messages coming in. And then here as well, solar plexus, heart. Processing it correctly, as within, so without, as above, so below. This is passion, like something that you're excited to learn. Could be new gifts coming online. Fire signs are highly, highly psychic and intuitive. Could be clairvoyance coming online. And it's trusting what our body is telling us. Our intuition isn't somewhere out here, it's within our body. What your higher self wants you to know, the moon. And again, what am I putting out into the world? This Cancer full moon, and the moon is associated. It's a Pisces card, but I also read it as Cancer because Cancer is ruled by the moon. We just had a full moon in Cancer. It was intense. It shined light on the shadow, and that's what I see in this. Here's the shadow. My dreams have been next level. Messages are trying to come through, so maybe writing that down. This is trusting your intuition, trusting your knowing, doing shadow work. You could have one of those signs helping you from the other side that's crossed over. It doesn't have to be, but it very well could be. And what I love here, and judgment. So I feel like, again, they look very similar. Judgment is a 20, which reduces to 2. This is finding balance. I really feel like connecting with the full moons. We have a new moon coming up at the end of the month. Write out your intentions. This is what I'm ready to release, and this is what I'm ready to gain. But this, I feel like this full moon in Cancer has shined some light, right? We go from the moon kind of being dark to light. So it has shined some light on your shadow. This to me feels like, and I'm getting spirit chills on this, self-judgment. It's planting herself in the earth. She's got trees, it looks like, growing out of her crown chakra. She is connected to the heavens and to the earth, so grounding that energy. And what I love is near future is the star. So you're stepping into some healing abilities. This is Aquarius. We're in Aquarius time right now, but Pluto just moved into Aquarius for the next 20 years. And what that means for me, and I love this, right? It starts with the me. What makes me happy? What lights me up? What did you like to do when you were a kid? Start there. What brought your heart joy? And then once I can figure out, and it's also, the star talks about healing. So maybe I have figured out a modality that helped to heal me. And now I'm going to share it with the we. Aquarius, innovation, doing things differently, humanitarianism, doing things for the collective. So we start with what brings my heart joy, how am I standing in my power, and now how can I share that with the world? Because recent past, you've learned something about this gift, I feel, and I'm getting spirit chills on this, that has healed you. And maybe it was very profound. For me, it was Reiki. When I found it, after my first session, I did not feel great that night. The next day I woke up and I'm like, I am going to learn this and I'm going to do it. And then when I started learning it, it was remembering. I'm like, I've done this before in many lifetimes. And now I'm able to share that with the we. I love this, and it tracks. Your current attitude right now is the 7 of Swords. So something painful probably happens. This is about boundaries. It can be about deceit. He's dead. It's a skull. The sword is through. this can also be about the story that we're attached to and how we're talking about it. I feel like right now, and look, the last couple weeks have been rough for me. And what I got back to is doing the gratitude list to raise my vibration, to take the story away from it, going in, meditating, Four of Swords, finding stillness within, and being able to detach from the story and look at it from a third-party perspective, and being able to say thank you to the people that have hurt me. Thank you for the lessons. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being my greatest teacher. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm pulling my power back, Leo. You don't get to affect me any longer. You don't get to rent space up in my head. That's done, because outside issues or influences, this is the Five of Cups. This is all about our perspective. This is where attention goes, energy flows. So am I focused on the hurt, or am I going to focus on the healing? The choice is yours. For me, I don't like feeling that heavy, and I choose today to focus on the healing. What is this lesson trying to teach me? Why do these people keep showing up in my life? Maybe it's takers, and you have a lot of takers in your life. Doing an inventory around that. Where do I want to focus my attention and my energy? I want to focus on the people who show up for me in the relationships that are reciprocal, not on what hurt me. And so the Four of Wands, another four. And again, what am I putting out? Because that's what I'm going to receive back. And this looks like a broom almost. I really feel like you have some healing abilities coming online. Maybe some people, and it could be in family, right? Cups, don't approve of it. That's okay. Let them. That's their opinion. But it's time for you to step into your magic. And final outcome, Eight of Cups. I love this. So we're getting to a point of mastery. Whatever you've learned, the 8, we just shifted out of an 8 year. 2 + 2 + 4 is 8. This year is a 9 year. So we're shifting into, you have to clear out the karma to make way for abundance. And the first half of this year is going to be pretty shitty. It just is. You listen to any astrologer, it's going to be, it has been. We're clearing out what was left of last year, because karma and abundance are on the same spectrum, opposite ends. I need to clear out the karmic relationships, the karmic patterns, in order to make way for something new, so my cups can be full and overflowing. And 8, we're almost at the point of harvest. So maybe you're learning something, maybe you've started a healing business, maybe you started practicing with other people and you're not having customers come to you quite yet. Keep doing it and be grateful for the people that do show up in your life. And the universe loves that, and it responds to that. Because on the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, the 8 of Wands, this is fast movement again. And so you may be seeing 888 too. This could be downloads from source, information coming in, new gifts coming online. It's coming in quick, fast, in a hurry. And the Tower. So something painful did happen and things fell away. This card, everybody gives it a bad rap. It doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. So again, thank you for those lessons. Thank you for clearing out who is weighing me down, who I'm not taking with me. Because what we're starting is a new cycle. The Fool. That's a 0 again. After difficulty, 3 of Swords. Heartache. It could be 3 individuals. Betrayal. This is deep, deep hurt. And I'm sending you a huge hug. But, the things that trigger us, the things that hurt us, when we lean into it, the Moon, and look at the shadow, they're the things that shift us and help us to grow, you know, in leaps and bounds. Some of my most difficult days that I thought, you know, it can't get worse than this, have been the catalyst for the biggest transformation in my life, when I choose to see it that way. Because this is what you're welcoming in, the sun. This is another Leo card. It could be one of those, it could be a Leo, honestly, coming in. But this is childlike wonder, joy. What fills me up? Do more of that. And, you know, it may not be you're starting a healing business or something like that, but you're doing the 3D job day in, day out, and it is sucking your soul. So how are you replenishing yourself outside of work? Are you able to turn it off and set some boundaries? Shift your perspective? Do something that fills you up? I think you are. This is what's trying to shift in. And the bottom of the deck is what you don't see coming. This is the Six of Swords. This is sailing away to calmer waters. Connected to the moon. 10 of Coins. Abundance. You're healing your family line. Forwards and backwards when you heal yourself. And abundance comes in many forms. I have yet to have the universe say, here's $1 million, good luck. But I do have people show up in my life exactly when I need them. And oh wow, love this. Because you're turning into the Emperor. This is one of your cards, Aries, Major Arcana. The Emperor is divine masculine. He's the doing. He's all four kings. So he's the master of all four elements. I feel like working with the elements, and honestly, writing down 7 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, setting boundaries. 8 of Swords, getting out of your head. You feel trapped, but you're not. You can walk away at any time. Death and rebirth. We're starting a new cycle. The Chariot. I love this. Willpower, determination. This could talk about travel. Cancer card. And King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Six of Cups and the Empress. You may be welcoming in a divine counterpart, the Emperor and the Empress. I love that together. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the king of his emotions. We're closing out major cycles. This is a 10 card, so it reduces back to 1. We're starting from experience now. 6 of Cups. Could be a past life soulmate coming in. The Empress, Queen of Cups, and Justice. Another 11. I love this. We're coming to the end of a cycle. If you're looking for love, you very well could be calling in a counterpart. The Emperor and the Empress, to me, they're both masters of all four elements. They stand in their power. They're unapologetic. They have their thoughts under control and their emotions in check, but they trust what's coming through. They know that they're connected, and it's balance within you. The 2s, 2, 2, 2. I'm finding balance within me, and then I can welcome in, you know, a counterpart if that's what I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be, but whatever you're shifting into, I know it's been painful. I trust and believe these last few years, I've learned a lot of lessons. I am so grateful for the people that have taught them to me, because without that, I would not have moved cross country. Without that, I would not have quit my government job that was sucking my soul. Without that, I wouldn't have started this healing business. And so for that, I am truly grateful for them, and I have honored and released them. They're no longer allowed in my energy. I've learned the lessons, and I'm moving on. If something I said resonated and you could hit like and subscribe, it would help my channel out greatly, and I truly do appreciate that. And until next time, I hope you take care.